Okay.
Is that supposed to be here about 6:30?
Here at the office?
Yes.
So did you come straight to the office on,
Yes, sir, I did.
on Monday morning?
Yeah.
So 8:13.
Yeah, and I received a phone call from him Monday morning, but I couldn't answer it while I was driving. So you can see in here, it's phone call declined.
Okay. What, do you have the time
Yes,
on
sir,
that
I'll
one?
get the timestamp for you. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's Friday. Monday. Chris Watts, right here, he called me.
Does it say what time?
See, and call canceled because I was driving, because I can't accept that.
Yeah.
And that's 6:43 a.m.
So so incoming from Chris.
At 6:43. I have to drink water all the time. I have a partial put in about 1.5 years ago. And my goodness, man, you get freaking dry mouth from the
Really?
doing things.
Okay, so incoming, but you declined it because it's on
Yes,
your
sir,
work phone and it tracks all that.
Well, my work phone is set up through my Bluetooth in my phone, or my truck.
Okay.
And with that Geotab, it can tell when
It's
you're
gonna
taking
tell.
a call
Okay.
whenever you're driving.
And you're gonna get busted for that,
Yeah,
is that right?
you would get slapped.
Okay.
Yeah, because they came down from Keith Nosich, and he's pretty high up in the company.
All right.
He said that we can't use them anymore.
Okay.
So.
That's when you were driving out to the site?
No, sir, that's when I was driving to work.
Driving to work.
6:43.
So apparently you'd gotten to work a little bit after
Yeah,
6:45. Is that
I would have been running behind that day then.
okay? Do you remember about what time you got here?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Can we check you guys can run my Geotab if that helps, whatever you guys need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, no problem. Might need that.
Yeah.
No.
That's the important stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Chris.
That's right. Thanks.
Okay.
All right. So you come in the office between 6:45 and 7. Would that be fair?
Yeah, that would be fair.
Okay.
Because I always try to hit at the burrito guy that comes at 7:30.
Okay.
Gabriel.
So did you get a burrito that morning?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. And he's here by 7:30.
Yes. He's usually here about 7:30 and just a little bit after.
Okay. So when you come to the office, what's your routine?
When I come to the office, I always park on the north side of the parking lot down here, where my truck is now. And I walk through those doors, I come directly in the doors, and then I go into the break room. Because that break room to the south, or the north end of the office is where all of our guys sit. The whole team's there, usually. And then Luke's office is right down the way, so I just always park on the north end.
Okay. So you come in, do you get like your assignments for the day to check on?
Well, I come in, I pull up my computer.
Okay.
My work laptop, I can check Signet, whatever, the case is. Usually since I'm a lead, or field coordinator, I go in and I talk with Luke and, or talk with Chad, because Chad's also a field coordinator.
That's Chad McNeil?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So when you come in and check with those guys, what do you establish your route for the day, or your routine for the day,
or
or
topics for the day? I mean,
okay.
Whatever a gentleman needs. I sent out an email last week on Friday night telling them that we need to start checking plungers in our wells because they're supposed to be checked quarterly, would be what Anadarko is supposed to require. So a lot of our new guys do not feel comfortable with that procedure. So I just talked to them, see if they need any help anywhere, what was going on for that day. And Chad told me that we were going to start the Survey 1029, which is a pumping unit.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd like to have me out there that day. And we was going to test that back pressure line on the 319 to verify that there was a leak.
On 319, check what?
Verify if there was a leak on the back pressure line.
On the back pressure?
Yes, the same one that Cody called me about on Friday, sir. I told you I spoke to Cody whenever I talked to Chris.
Yeah, okay. That's what you mentioned, the stain on the ground, is
Yes,
that correct?
Sir. Yeah, the stain on the ground.
Yep. Okay, so there was a problem with the 319.
Okay.
It had a leak, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
it was.
Okay.
Yeah, in the bypass line, we were able to verify that.
So the back pressure in the bypass line?
Well, I think they're one and the same. I don't know which one it is. It's the one that goes up on the top bill of the tank to verify it, because that survey set up kind of weird because it's all older stuff.
Mm.
But we have logged and tagged there. It's the first line as you're walking to the stairs. Right over on your right-hand side is that first line, because that's where the staining was, and it's at the elbow underneath the ground is where I think the threads washed out.
Okay.
So there was oil bubbling up from there, and that's what caused the stain.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, What time do you leave here on Monday? Approximate.
Approximately, burrito guy comes at 7:30. Might have talked to the guys for like another 10 minutes, so probably 7:40. I was on the road.
Okay.
Ish.
So probably, so we call it 7:45 on the road?
Yeah, I would say so, sir.
Okay. So do you remember that day where you headed first?
My first location was going to be to head out to Serby.
So, well, okay.
The
Do you remember
319.
the 319 or the 1029?
No, it was a 319 because they were testing that bypass line because I had the call from Chris here. Let me verify. That was at 6:43 when I told you about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I talked to Chad McNeil. And then after that, I talked to Chris again at 7:40 a.m. incoming call because I just left the office.
So 7:40 a.m. You got was it another call from Chris?
Yeah, it was another call from Chris. So by
Okay.
7:40, whenever I pulled over to take this phone call, I believe I was at the intersection of Old County Road 37 and I think it's 18 right there where the Hellgot theirs is.
So 37 and 18?
Yes. I had to pull over to the side of the road and park right because they're building a new construction there.
Okay.
The Gracie horizontals are going in, so the Hellgot theirs is the old location that held that lease. So I just pulled off the road right there to be able to take the call.
How far is that from here?
How far is that from the office?
Yeah. I'm sorry, how far, where you took that call, how far is that from here?
From the 319?
No, from here.
From the office?
From the office, yeah.
Okay. I don't know, you just go right down to 22, you turn on 22, so I'd say about maybe 10 minutes. So maybe I left right after the burrito.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can pull up my Geotab, guys. That way I'm not, you know, over the time limit.
So what do you and Chris talk about?
What's going on the field? Because he told me he was at the Serby 319 and then he was going to test the bypass line. I said, okay, I'll be out there in just a minute to be able to help you. But, I mean, of course, I'm at County Road 52 and 37. So that's going to take me a while to get out to Serby.
How long would it take you to get to Serby 319 from where you stopped to take this phone call?
From where I stopped to take the phone call, we got to get back on County Road 52, head all the way to Hudson, then we jump on I-76, just like Luke took you guys out to Serby. So probably about another 40 minutes to be able to get there from with drive time.
Okay.
So that's why I was telling you the other day, I thought I arrived on location about 8:30
Okay.
to 9,
So
somewhere in that ballpark.
So if you got that phone call at 7:40, how long did you guys talk? You remember?
Yeah, it was just 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because he asked me where I was at, and I told him I pulled over to take his phone call at the Hellgot theirs, and then he told me he was at the Serby 319, and I said I'll be out there in a minute because Chad was going to have me come out to 1029 anyway.
Okay.
So I told him I'd head to that 319.
Okay. Was Chris scheduled to go to 319 that morning?
He told me on Friday, whenever we spoke with Cody, because he was right there, because I took the call on Bluetooth because I was parked in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he found out about the leak, he said, I'll go out and look at that thing first thing Monday morning.
Chris said he was going to go out first thing Monday morning.
First thing Monday morning.
And take a look at the 319.
Yes, sir. To try to verify that, whether or not that line was leaking or not. And I believe he called Cody, and when I talked to Cody, he called Cody on Friday or Sunday at 5 p.m. and told him that he was going to head out to Serby first thing Monday morning.
Okay, so the fact that he was there already and calling you about the 319 was no surprise.
No, he was just, telling me that, yeah, he was out on location and everything. I said, okay, I'll be out there in a little bit.